This is the Deep Dwarf Summoner, game number 42. How you doing tonight, you guys? We should have a pretty quick and easy game, I think, given that it is a Deep Dwarf, so see if we can't fly through this one. We are, like I said, on game number 42, which means we are almost done. The streak is only 43 wins long, so if we win this one and the next one, we will have tied it. That's Deep Dwarf Summoner, and then Troll Arcane Marksman. And then Spriggan Enchanter after that, if we want to break, if we want to defeat the streak, you know, go past it. But I mean, honestly, that one is a bit of a crapshoot, so we might have some trouble with it, but these next two, I think, you know, Deep Dwarf and Troll, very powerful species, so you could make the argument that I've already tied the streak, but I probably shouldn't count my eggs before they hatch. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and see what's in this dungeon. I'm actually training fighting to start with, which may be a mistake, but give me a few extra hit points. We're going to try to cheese our summons as much as possible, but to be honest, the first thing I want to do on this guy is pick up an axe and go to work, you know. So like I said, this entrance blows. We could have gotten forced to fight a gigantic pile of jackals, but thankfully that didn't happen. Let's grab some stones. That's a good way to start. Grab this gold. Grab this gold. Grab the potion. Grab these arrows, I guess. See if we can't just punch this dude to death. And we do. I don't want too much of my experience to get stolen. Like, we actually only got half the experience we should have out of killing that the first goblin. Okay, we have one scroll, we have one potion, we have two potions of the same type. Suppose I could train throwing right now. Here we go. Here's our first weapon. We'll just let our buddies swing on him a bit. We'll throw our stone. And he goes down. So we can officially kill stuff just with a weapon. It's a lot of stuff. And technically, I think we swing at less than 1 speed, right? Yeah, 1.1. So technically, I shouldn't swing on anything with a weapon yet, because it could one-shot me. We'll swing on you, though. You don't have a weapon. Okay, we kill the hobgoblin. Kobold dies to the bat. This guy can do 10 damage to me. My damage shaving guarantees at least one resistance, so that's 1 per hit. So technically he can only do 16 damage to me. Or no, 9 and 9 is actually 18, so I'll have to... Clubs do 5 damage, right? Yeah, technically I shouldn't swing, so let's pull back a bit. Now if we were in some kind of armor, that'd be a different story. Going to die already? I don't think so. I'm just being super careful is all. Bats literally cannot touch me. As in they can't do any damage to me. Should be safe to melee this guy. Good. We're going for Makhleb, by the way, of course. I should probably train some short blades. I'm being a bit greedy by not doing that. We have no 2 stacks of anything except for this potion. Let's go ahead and drink it. It's ambrosia. Alright. Wow, okay. -2 whip on this null, but he probably has buddies by him. Let's try a different direction. We don't really feel like getting netted today, do we? Still no more 2 stacks. Oh, -2 GAT. Yeah, pretty much. Nice. We missed him, but the imp took care of him. Wish we'd found a dagger. He will probably try to net summons, yeah. Let's melee down these jackals. If anything bad happens, I could always just summon. Alright, I've been sold. We're going to get 1 short blades, just so I can attack at a reasonable speed. It may be a good little while until we find, oh crap. Hold on. Let's get into a hallway. We can defeat an adder. It's okay. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, that's great. We'll just let them... The white imp died, that's okay though. The imp took out the adder for me. Summoning is an incredibly powerful start. Now, if you're a fragile character, it's not so strong because, like, your very first centaur might own you, but... I mean, against adders, it's great. Let's check this out. This might be a... Oh, sick! Sick! T2 Makhleb, you guys. What about my experience loss? It's less of a big deal than, you know, not getting owned by, you know, by an adder. By the way, I forgot to grab these javelins. Whoa, ho 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 ho, buddy boy, we got a shield. Of course, probably shouldn't be using it just yet until we can get down to 1 attack speed. Yeah, no, I don't particularly like to use them for that reason either, a NaNe Badger. But yeah, the shield will slow us down quite a bit. And, you know, you better believe I don't want to be using a short blade for the rest of the game. Honestly, I'm still attacking at speed 1 sometimes because I haven't taken short blades to 2. Okay, hold on. Let's rest up. Let's call a couple imps. We've miscast twice. That's fine. Imp. This will be fine. Check it out. I'm going to jab him. Come on, kill that one. Let's find out if he's got nets. Doesn't seem like it. There's another one. Well, that's no good imps. pull this guy up. Not bad. Still no axes yet. It's a big shame. Guess I should pop on my shield, but at the same time, I don't know, we really need summons to kill these guys, so maybe not. First of all, let's take off these exclusions. Too bad there's no brand on these weapons. I gotta find these fellas. Let's see. I attack a little bit slowly. He could technically one-shot me if I keep swinging. Nice. There's our imp. Imp just slaughters him. There's a flail here. Summon small mammals is just a worse plus rats. Plus rats is offended by that comparison, I think. Alright, let's wear this ringmail. Let's drop this robe. Let's wear this shield. Start training the shield. Yeah, D2 Makhleb is not bad. I think we can probably start tabbing things. Just not priests. I can't tab priests like this. Ouch. Alright, buddy. Self-heal. Yeah, you're right. I probably should start training maces and flails. Ow. He can get 2 hits on me here. There we go. Alright, I'll stop holding out. Train some maces and flails. Attacking very slowly. Oh, hold on. That is a longsword. Base damage 10, longsword. Base damage 9, but more accuracy. We'll stick with this for the cross-training to axes. That's not branded, is it? Oh, it is. It might be. Hold on. Let's back off. I need to check my scrolls. That was a big mistake not doing that. We have Fear. We have Blink, okay. We have Identify. We have Teleport. I'm actually going to identify my scrolls so I find Remove Curse. I sure hope not a NaNe Badger, but I don't think it can be because it's not artifact. Protection, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Wand of Flame, okay. Could start training evokes, we'll do that up to 5. Yeah, well, we found Makhleb. He's not doing much for us just yet, but he will be soon. Nice, some gloves. Perhaps more important than Makhleb right now is the fact that we got a shield so early. Of course, I'm always very reticent to enjoy the shield since, or to use it this early, since, you know, priests will own this character. I'm going to have to be very careful about the way I engage them. Since AC does nothing for us, just tab. You have big stick. Well, we can probably melee this guy. If my thing wants to trigger, there we go. Let's use this 2-stack. Heal wounds, nice. I'm not even training long blades, which is perhaps a bit of hubris, but I don't mind. +4 spear, alright. That's way more accurate. I think polearms cross-trains with axis 2. So we'll take that to 2 so that we're attacking as fast as we need to be. And this will be our weapon for a good long while. Oh, there's a war axe. Finally, we can start training axes. It's more about the attack speed, so I have close and fine control over exactly what I'm attacking and when. How many weapon switches in a single floor? That was the 3, I think. Should start getting healed by Makhleb soon. Did I just take a hatch accidentally? No way. Alright, well that was real stupid. Oops. That's okay. Let's, I'm gonna flame this guy a little bit to soften him up, because he could do 15 damage to me. Let's, find an upstairs. How foolish. I could have thrown some stones at him, that's true. That was a possibly branded axe. If this is disto, I'll live with it. +3 hand axe. Okay, I guess we're using the +3 hand axe for now. We're training axes, so it makes sense. So many weapon swaps is true. Up to level 5. Come on, Makhleb, kick in. See, we have a scale mail. That's bigger than ring mail. You now gain health from killing. Alright. Alright, so this is what I was afraid of. Early game Orc Priest. So we're going to bail on him for the time being. Perhaps take the hatch up. We could want to flame him. Wow. Yeah, it wasn't the most lucky. That's a Flail of Draining. Dang. I would like to summon things to deal with this, but no such luck. Can we jav this guy? Wand of Flame, Wand of Flame, Wand of Flame. Worth the investment. Weapon swap number 6? Probably not. I think I can stick with my hand axe, to be honest. I'm more interested in attacking quickly than having this cool brand. But that may change at some point. Probably shouldn't have meleeed that Knoll down. That could have gone badly. Very unlikely, though. Got the Orc. I'm going to swing, and if it starts going badly, he can only get two smites on me for 16 damage apiece. So there we go. Not 17, because damage shaving does in fact work on it. Wow, that was rough. Alright, so of course we don't want to fight these closets yet. They can take my dex from 13 to 0 very quickly. Also, that's a meth cloud ghost, so I think we just leave. Hopefully we find digging soon. 7 AC, you're a tank. I don't think 7 AC means you're a tank. Just using scale mail. Yeah, I know, right, a NaNe Badger. Let's get strength. Heal myself once. Just melee this guy. Is that a... Hold on, was that a D5 Cyclops? I don't know why I thought I saw a Cyclops, that's weird. These quick auto explores, you know? Oh, okay. What you got there? +0 dagger. We're slowed. That's okay. We got heal wounds, we got ambrosia, we got agility, we have teleport, we have fear even. And that's good because that means he doesn't have confused. So we're gonna start throwing javelins, I think. Now this is bad again. I'm gonna burn one of my tellies. Self-heal. Let's identify some things. Good, we have curing now. Hey buddy, you are still hasted. How's my weekend so far? It's okay. I'm heading out of town tomorrow, so I probably won't be streaming for a couple days. My heal rolls have been pretty lucky, it's true. Okay, this is the same one. He's got slow. So we're gonna try to just melee his ass down. Damn it. Come on. The blink is really makes this really annoying. Perhaps I should be using the flail. I could be down to 3 magic, that's true. I would just train more evokes though if that happened. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna self-heal. Can I melee this down? Probably not. That should be fine. Let's swing. 2 hits, 9 plus halberd. That's almost my full hit points. Base damage 13. Yeah, he can't kill me even with 2 full damage hits, so melee these fellas down. Alright, buddy. The Invis Orc Wizard. That could be a problem. Could be the confused guy. Self-heal, we finally lose some mana. Let's just try to melee him. It's not easy. Just ambrosia, that's an option. Probably would do that. Ah, he's dead. After a very long time tabbing, the Crimson Imp goes down as well. Don't need to go into the temple. Let's see what else is in here. There's a Mamba, so we... Oh my god. Just a casual D5 Shock Serpent. Just a casual 160 damage possible. Alright. Actually, wait a minute, I should probably take these exclamation points off. That'll stop me from coming back up here. Can't you be teleported into those rooms? Probably. So I guess I shouldn't have teleported on this floor. I mean, it shouldn't be possible, but who knows? Who knows? Hey, there's a net. Come on, give me the kill. These guys are always so obnoxious. we go. Ice Beast. What if I don't want to fight an Ice Beast yet? I see I have a Knobbly Ring, and we have removed Curse. Could it be RC? No, it's just Wizardry. I suppose I could just like capture him, you know, leave him upstairs. I could always use the just the park him up here trick, you know. Or I could use the Wand of Flame to clear him out. But I think we're just going to park him, because killing him will suck up a lot of my hit points. Don't waste Wand, yeah, I agree. Wow, okay. Didn't want to let me park him. Haha! There's a large shield. That's amazing. I guess we have a large shield now, boys. Oh, this is a problem. This is a bit of a problem. That's a centaur, but that's not the issue. It's the fact that I can't use positioning to go to the right spot. I can always fear. That's not an issue. It's just annoying. Let's just go to him and melee his ass down. Okay, the monkey wants to die first, so swing on him. Guess I'm glad he didn't have a acid wand. Cool. Ring of Ice. Alright, we can kill that guy now. We can go up and kill him. You're rooting for that to happen again? That's not very nice. I don't want acid wand, man. I mean, I'd like to have an acid wand, but not held by a centaur or any enemy, really. Come on, there we go. So we take off the Ring of Ice. We'll put it on if we run into any more trouble. Okay. There's a bow now, but I don't care. I'm gonna self-heal real quick. Just because I don't know what's on this floor. And oh my god! D7 ugly thing. These guys are vicious in combat. Now, player acid wands are just as strong as enemy acid wands. You just have to have invocations, or sorry, evocations. Anyway, yeah, we can't kill this thing. The game knows you're Deep Dwarf. Apparently so. Like, I could net him and haste and try to blow him out, but I don't have any might. I think I'm better off just, like, not fighting him. No. Orc. Let's pull this stuff up. I mean, Lair can't even show up on D7, so... Oh, damn. Very busy floors here. Busy staircases. Well, I'd like to skip the floor, but the game is not really giving me the option to do that right now. There's a downstair here, which I'll probably use that to skip the floor, but I have to clear this stuff out first. Alright, Hungry Ghost. No, I'm not taking a hatch. The situation is not dire enough to require hatch action. Oh, this ghost. I have so many chunks in my inventory, and he's just tearing through all of them. There we go. That was rough. Oh, you want me to hatch down into the floor? No, normally I would consider that, but we are very tanky on this guy, and there's nothing down here that can kill me outright, so... Pull up. Now if there was like some kind of super deadly thing here, of course I'd reconsider, but we're okay. Let's pull over. I see that the ugly thing has shown up. Don't think I didn't notice. First of all, I want this chainmail. Secondly, my EV is crap now. Uh-oh. But that's okay, it'll come back as I get shields up. Take dodging to 5, take fighting, or take armor to 5. Well, that means that this staircase is safe. Can I make it? What is this over here? 3 stones, haha, okay. I guess I'll just go down. As a book. I don't care about books. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem. This guy can totally hit me twice. Jab, jab, jab. 1.2 attack speed. No, he can't hit me twice, he's slow. Self-heal, swing. Okay, we're good. Good, another wand. Enslavement, 10 charges. I do have Ring of Wizardry, but I can't really cast with this large shield on and chainmail. Cursed Ring of Teleport. Well, I guess we'll use our only remove curse. Come on. Wow. He could have gotten quite a few smites on me there. We were meleeing him for a good long while. Alright, I don't want to hatch up. I want to fight through all these fellas. So a lot of damage possible here. Hey, there's a cloak. Can you get plus stasis on artifacts? No. No, stasis doesn't exist anymore. You can get minus tele, which is not quite the same thing. There's nothing in the game that makes you immune to paralysis other than being a formicid, for example. Okay, close the door. Swing this guy to death. Reasonably safe to fight this guy. There we go. Spike Club indeed, but if you look at an ogre, I mean that's still only 37 damage. And our GDR plus our damage shaving. If I look at ogres here, 17 plus 20, 37, yeah. 39 actually, 22 from the Spike Club. So we were in some danger, but not enough to kill me. Not outright, anyway. Not to worry, we'll be very strong soon. Confused, damn. I think I'll just live through the confusion. And we did. Very good. See if we can have a more straightforward time against this particular phantom. Where'd he go? He regens so fast. One wonders why these are in the game. It's not a particularly interesting challenge. Just like a tedious one that sort of messes up your tabbing. I mean, I guess you can kill people who don't know how to handle the fight, you know. Oh, another one. Cute. Is this turn-based? Leave Alcor alone. Yeah, this is a turn-based game. I am playing faster than I need to be, but that's because if you were to consider every single turn, you would very quickly realize that it makes the game take forever. So, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm hitting there's a key, the O key. If you press it, it auto explores, right? And that sort of sends you around the dungeon. Now I can manually move like this, see? But the real interesting part is when you're in these fights and you're deciding how to handle them. Now this particular combo is really strong, so it probably seems kind of easy and straightforward, but like this bullfrog, for example, I'm not, I don't have to take this fight super fast. I can examine him real quick. You know, I can see his attributes and whatnot. He can do something like 9 damage to me, but he attacks quickly, so he can do more like 18, or perhaps more. But I mean, yeah, I just know the game really well, so I can play it faster than probably most people. And this hippogriff is a bit of a problem. 12 plus 9 plus 9. Let's pull back here, just so there's no enemies around. See if we can melee him. It's working. It's working really well. Okay. Yeah, most people who play fast will die. You really have to know exactly what you're doing and not make mistakes if you don't want to lose while playing quickly. Even if you play slowly, you probably will lose based on the statistics of the game are such that you'd be surprised how many people play but never actually win a game, which is interesting. We have enchant armor here. We read ID'd it, so I have to use it now. I guess I'm just going to use it on the war axe, maybe? Or maybe I should just use it on the hand axe. Probably the war axe. Because we're getting up to the point where our skilling is enough to use the war axe effectively. Soon, anyway. 16 is Mendeley. Okay, let's pull 2 of these guys up. Luckily, we only got 1. That's great. Attack at speed 1 with the hand axe. I think I will switch to the war axe. Here we go. I mean, we're going to get a huge boost in damage. We go from base damage 7 to base damage 11. That's really good. Tab through the skeleton. Tab through this ogre. Ow. There we go. See what these rings are. +2 ring of evasion, good find. +4 ring of protection, amazing. 4 AC and 2 EV, that'll help. That'll help a lot. Okay, this could be an issue. These bees might just own me. I'm gonna kill this one and I'm gonna enslave the one in front. 69% and fails 3 times. Took 4 attempts. Okay. Oh. It's another one of these hungry ghosts. You may be wondering why I'm not training Invo for my demons, and I feel like I just don't have to. Although it might be useful here, I'd rather charge up my piety super fast. Let's see if we can't melee this guy down. We have no meat though, so I have to use rations. Wow, he is not goofing around. Why do hungry ghosts exist? +3 short sword, +1 flail of protection. Nothing I need to be worried about on these orcs. Self-healed in the middle of that fight just to be sure. Now we have our first Quasit. If this starts to go badly, Hungry Ghost exists so you remember to play the new 2-state vampire. It's all propaganda, that's cute. He's resistant to fire, damn. If this goes badly, we'll throw a net on him. If he drains my dex at all. But my shield seems to be blocking most of what he's doing. All of what he's doing, actually. If he hits me even once, though, that's dex drain. So I had to take that fight pretty slowly. Got a Wand of Acid, hell yeah. Very good. Oh, that's D8 and D9. There's no lair yet. +2 pair of gloves, very nice. I guess I could enchant armor. In fact, I'm going to enchant armor on the shield. Very, very unlikely that I'll get a better shield than the large shield. DD5 of Makhleb. No, it's a DDSu. Although it's easily confused for a DDFi. Well, it's you can blame Elliptic if you're bored by the combo. He's the one who played it. Let's wait for this thing to not be invisible anymore. Kiting him away. Taking a good little while this time. There we go. You know, I'm just going to fight him while he's invisible. There we go. My eyes must be failing me. What was that? Something was invisible down there. Must have been like an unseen horror because it started out in Viz. Hey fellas. Very good. How are my skills coming along? Not bad. Almost 5 fighting, almost 5 armor dodging. Not as much shields as I want, but I mean, I'm not going to get to 25 anytime soon. And Axis is steadily approaching 18. Steam Dragon, okay. This could be hard. So we don't have our fire, which means we're not immune to his steam. I'm gonna run up and attack him, and we're gonna see how it goes. Oh, he's owning me. He's gonna get acided then. He left some Steam Dragon scales, but I don't I don't care about that. I'd rather be in heavier armor. As the species I'm playing right now. Okay. We've got a unseen horror. Sorry about the screen flashes, but this is to stop me from being surprised by this exact situation. I think I need to pull his ass into a hallway. But there are none. There are no hallways on this floor. Well, none that are revealed. So I guess we gotta pull him up. Sure wish we had Senv. Okay, he didn't come. Pull him up again. He didn't come. Okay, he didn't come. The problem with these baddie enemies is they don't want to, they really don't want to follow you. Oh wait, there's a hallway right here. Here we go. So what I'll do, I actually found Ice Blast. Let's make use of that. Ouch. He was right on me. That's okay. We'll just go again. Got him. Okay, he's dead. for the price of 3 ice blasts. He was going to be irritating enough to take care of that I'm okay with using that resource. Oh, another one. That is really something. 2 on 1 floor, huh? Completely misses you. Well, we'll just kill the centaur and the hippogriff. And maybe our AoE swings can... Ah, damn, there's a lot of stuff coming. Well, I could teleport, but I think I'm inclined to try to acid this stuff in a nice line. There we go. Because I really want to make the most of this damage I've already done to this guy. Finally, he's dead. Okay, good. A little bit wasteful, this resource action here. It's not bad, though. Arament, I would probably use the Battle Axe of Chopping, since Executioners takes 26 skill to get to full power. Anyway, we've officially pulled like a billion things that we can't fight all at once, so why don't we enslave the bee, since he's way faster than me, take these fellas up. DD too weak, let's roll Picellus into Makhleb and call it Picellus. Great idea. Okay, we can fight tons of this stuff, just not all at the same time is all. Okay, I'm gonna use Flame. Just to be sure. Then I'll self-heal a couple times and then I'll go down. Our axe swings much faster now. That's a boon in these situations where we're just not quite good enough to fight crocodiles perfectly yet. But soon. Alright, this could be bad. We don't want to be petrified while he has a friend here. So let's pull back. It's acid. Got him. Ugly thing fight. Good question. Is it time to fight the ugly thing? Maybe. I see that we found our first broadaxe. Unbranded. What's this invis thing? It's a sky beast. Yeah, we'll probably use the broadaxe. Actually, let's go ahead and start enchanting it. Drop the war axe, drop the hand axe. We now have the best possible axe. We just need to get a brand on there. Okay, can we kill the ugly thing? I mean, ugly things are really strong. We'd probably still have to use wands to take them down at this point. What floor was he on? D7? Oh, this is cute. A separated portion of the floor. Okay, that guy just used a berserk potion. And that's good, because that means I saw him do it, so whenever I find berserk, it'll be automatically identified. Ring of Fire, very nice. Alright, here's our brown ugly thing. He might not stay brown forever. Kind of don't want him to be brown, but at the same time, I guess it just means he corrodes rather than doing extra damage. Or does he do extra acid? He does do acid. Oh, cute. Okay. I can't force a change on him. I would need polymorph for that. Ugly thing race. So what, you change colors every time someone uses mutation on you? It's kind of funny. It's resistant to acid, so we cannot acid wand him. I'm going to burn some Ice Blast. Oh, it's not working. Net. Swing, 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 swing. Swing, swing. Got him. Okay. That could have gone more poorly. It went pretty poorly, but not that poorly. Is this an electric whip? Nope. Flaming. Take out Pakal easily then. Nice battle axes, bro. 4 plus 4. We can fight all this. We'll just heal as we're fighting it. Yeah, if shields were not so amazing, we would be using those battle axes. If we hadn't found a shield, of course, we'd be using those battle axes, but sorry. It's too good. What is attacking me that's invisible? It's another one of these freaking... Wow, we've found a lot of these guys today. The unseen horrors. Unseen comedies. I'm not laughing. Just swing on the Spriggan, I guess. Until I can see his little silhouette next to me, and then we'll swing on him. Got him. Very good. I think I just saw a plate mail. So was that worth the resource investment? I don't know, but I do know that I've burned through enough wands that if I want to have an easy time against Hydras, I need to trade me a little bit of invo. Plate time. Alright. Not bad. Whoops. Alright, about time to go to lair, I think. Any helmets? Nope. Any boots? Nope. Identify. You have ammo. If I was feeling desperate, I would read some of these scrolls to see if they were brand weapon, but I feel fine. I think we'll be good. If I had digging, perhaps I could do that D4 thing. I'm certainly not going to be killing this shock serpent anytime soon, so let's just head into lair. No artifacts yet, by the way. That's fine. Cool. Can we kill the spiny frog? How about we enslave the 61% success rate spiny frog, have him duke it out, this fella, and that fella. And then I'll just betray him top 10 anime betrayal style. Kind of softening him up a bit, although he didn't really take much damage. I just didn't want to fight him and a Komodo dragon at the same time. Identify these scrolls. Random uselessness. And amnesia, which is also pretty useless to me. Okay. I found something else just now. Oh yeah, I want to see what this staff is. Do I have remove curse? Yeah, I do. Okay, we have our poise as a swap. Could be useful. I did read the scroll of random uselessness. Nothing happened. Could do anything. Alright. Well, we're in as best a place as we could possibly ask for to deal with these blink frogs, but I think I'm gonna acid wand these 3 anyway. Because there's a lot. There's so many. I'm tempted to emulate and wear my R fire, but no, I probably shouldn't. Self-heal. acid. Oh, gosh, maybe I will MO. 60 damage possible from the explosions. Yeah, I'm gonna MO this stuff. Come on. Self-heal. There we go. Comes into the flame. Give me that explosion, bro. There we go. That was like 2 packs of blink frogs. I just wasn't prepared to mess with them, you know. Cool thing is Makhleb heals me from those explosions. Wasted a ton of evocables there, though. That would have been a good time for Lesser Servant, perhaps. And we do, in fact, have it available now, so... Force map forgets on Scroll of Amnesia reads. That's cute. Also set all skills to 0. Consumable attrition. Well, I'm just so much more interested in having high piety than having evocables, which is why I'm more, I mean, at this stage of the game, you know, I want my healing to be very reliable. Come on. Wow. The Chad Basilisk. Scroll of Vuln. We do have enslavement, so that is handy. There's a box of beast right here. That'll be really nice. By the way, Axes is 13.5 now. Hey, brother. Wow, bog bodies already. Okay. We'll take the Ring of Ice, put it on, so we don't just get slaughtered. There's another one, damn. And this fella, who we want protection against. Thankfully I'm a deep dwarf, so none of this stuff really matters to me. Although those things could have easily killed me if I didn't put on the RC+. Identify a couple more potions. We have Invis now. Oh hey, hey buddy. Ring of Ice. Take him down, good. Ring of Protection. It's quite a combo of guys there. Not usually something you're expecting to see S-branch enemies, you know, in Lair, but you know, those vaults do exist, so gotta be careful. Hey, we attack fast enough now that those guys can only hit me once. That's very good. Put on Ring of Ice. Another wand, very good. Descent. Descent is huge, especially at this stage of the game. Why don't we use that to quicken up this fight a bit? Didn't really want to get petrified with more stuff coming. And there's our first Hydra. Come on, dude. Terrible. Terrible. Smoke Demon just doesn't do his job. Wanted that sticky flame. Can we descent him? Come on. 8-headed Hydra, damn. Alright, we're going to heal wounds, just to be safe. Going to... Yeah, with our AC, we're okay. I'd rather not take hits from both of these dudes. So let's pull this one up. Do I have a Hydra Flail? I do, but that doesn't mean I want to really try to tank him for long periods of time. I'm trying to use Descent to kill him quickly, but it's just not working. Wow, that was terrible. Let's just see. Yeah, I do attack reasonably fast with the flail, although it's still above 1.0, which could be dangerous. Against 8 heads, anyway. Yeah, that's pretty bad when that happens. Okay, we kill the elephant. We're going to try the flail plan against Mr. 4 heads. That works, okay. Can we melee this red pack? Since we're fighting S-branch enemies today. Oh yeah, draining's amazing. Hey, Wanda Para, that's awesome. Hell yeah, our deep dwarf overpoweredness is really coming into play now. And another wand of digging. Okay, slight detour, slight detour. Less afraid of spider than snake. Yeah, on this particular guy, he would have an easier time with spider. Okay, let's dig. Get a magic mapping out of it, and an unidentified potion, and also potion of curing. So we have enchant weapon, let's use that. Can we fight these guys now? I bet we can. I feel really good about fighting these guys now. But ideally in a hallway like so. Oh, right. Probably don't want to be confused. Forgot about the meth cloud. Those are still needles. Sorry. .24 win. I mean, not on this streak. I feel like the game has gotten significantly harder, but not in a fun way, just in like an RNG way, because Ebering is sort of obsessed with making early game deaths, completely unfair. So I don't want to. The long story short is I don't want to have to deal with like a cloud wand on D3, which will one-shot the player, in the same way that I don't want to deal with acid wand on D3. Impatient for a stable .24. Well, they're actually behind schedule compared to their usual thing. Okay. Okay. Still no boots. Still no helmet. Let's go down. Let's pull these guys. Let's perhaps try a different staircase. Always being able to throw Curare no sweat is strong. Yeah, it is strong. But swapping to a blowgun or just keeping it out all the time is not bad either. You know, swapping weapons is one of the fastest actions that a player can take in this game, so it's not as bad as it may seem. Yeah, we can tab Blink Frogs now. Hell yeah. Do we have our poise on anything other than this staff? Apparently not. So let's put the staff on. See, that's an 8-headed Hydra. Let's pull him up. What to do about this? I think we're going to summon a little demon here and see if he'll perhaps deal with some of this crap for me. What do I have? Nothing really. Let's make another demon. Put on the flail. Heal up. Swing. Swing, swing, swing. Surprisingly taking no damage from this guy. Alright, I guess we can use our flail. Classic DD of Mach, that's right, Talus. We found him on D2 as well, so the game just wanted to give me a freebie, I guess. Should be able to tab all this stuff. Come on, Makhleb, give me my heals. Don't want to tab into a Hydra, though. Pull him up. 6 heads, huh? Self-heal. Self-heal again. Trying to stay near capped. I don't know exactly how much he can do to me, but I have a lot of guaranteed damage redux here, so it's not a big deal. Probably. No one should expect big brain DCSS on this character. Yeah. Well, the funny thing about, by the way, about the Ejib thing is that like any monster at all can just pick up wands. So, I mean, truthfully, you have to be afraid of any monster with hands, which is not so fun, if you ask me. You know, you want to talk about just how much damage an acid wand can do. You know, we're looking at like 41 damage on D3. So that's a lot. Maybe more, even. I don't know. Depends on the hit dice of the enemy. Man, what is all this crap? Why are there so many swamp worms? This is bizarre. These are not lair enemies. I have a better question, Talus. What are they doing on this floor? It's very early for them. This is just that casual floor of swamp that shows up sometimes. I bet it's a NaNe vault. Game can just instantly kill you. Is someone's idea of fun? Yeah, well, there is a reason why I perpetually and repeatedly say that the game's development is stagnated. Like, the ideas really are just not very interesting anymore. You know, as you say, just randomly instantly killing you seems to be the lion's share of development these days, which I just don't think is a very good design path, so to speak. Manual of Charms as a reward. Oh boy! Then you'll really know it's a NaNe vault. No, there was just straight up no reward as far as I know. Anyway, check this out. Our magic mapping senses are tingling. I could dig through there or something, but I'll just go down and come back up because there's a downstairs here. See what's in that little locked off area. Alright, fellas. Come on. He doesn't want to die. Curious if the dev team will respond to the news when you take the streak record. It's been a long-standing mountaintop of DCSS banned the next day. Well, I'm already, you know, the head dev has already gone out of his way to have me banned from as many places as he has the power to ban me from, so that's not really possible. He's already pretty much gone as far as he could possibly go. My best assumption is that they'll try to pretend it didn't happen, or that it doesn't count somehow if they're somehow forced to respond to the happening. Let's pull these guys up. I can just fight all of them, to be honest. That's an artifact scale. Or maybe chain, I'm not sure. They'll wait until you're about to break it, then they'll open a new DCSS server and steal your name. Honestly, I wouldn't put anything past these people at this point. I hate to say it. Okay, that's a terrible scale mail. Honestly, I'm convinced that artifact body armors are actually, you know, more likely to be +0 than anything else, because it seems like you get an awful lot of +0 body armors that happen to also be arties. Oh, this is glitched. That should not have probably spawned this way. Uh-oh. 5% chance to para. Let's make a couple demons. Swing. Okay, I was afraid of that Eye of Devastation. He could do a lot of damage to me. I feel like artifact rules are adjustable. Hey, man. How you doing? No, nothing too interesting, except we found Makhleb on D2. That was cool. But yeah, the artifact rules are adjustable, I'm sure. I mean, I'm positive that the Goon Call guys have messed with it a little bit. I think that they like to, they like their game to be a little more high on the power spectrum, so to speak. Yeah, Mach and shield on D2. It was a regular shield, not a large shield, but still, quite nice. Hey, some boots. Let's grab these ones. No helmet yet. Goon has sheep and dream sheep, essential DCSS. There you go. Let's check on this chainmail, maybe it's good. Poison resist, I'll take that. That's really good because if there's another swamp worm, or excuse me, swamp drake, then we don't get confused anymore by the meth cloud. How about this ghost? 9 plus weapon of disto? No. We'll skip that ghost. Hey, man, thanks, man. Much appreciated. Currently on a 2-month streak. Let's see, we're all streaking here. Earned it with this insane streak. Awesome, man. I do appreciate it very much. Okay, para doesn't want to work, and I'm being foolish by using it anyway. We should clear this floor before we go fooling around in there. So we've gotten the dog and bear vault. Let's put on Ring of Fire, because there was a hellhound. Put evasion back on. Check out this ring. Oh, it's pro cold, okay.
Let's get it on.
Hey, TeCj, thanks, man. Much appreciated, dude. I really appreciate it. Yes, more subs. Okay, we have a ice dragon, huh? And we have our first helmet, which is actually a hat. +2 hat, okay. Not MR, I wish. That'd be cool. We can melee this guy down. We can probably melee this guy down. Damn, dude, you are tearing my ass open. I had to self-heal a couple of times there. That was rough. Luckily you have an overpowered racial ability. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, actually, it's funny you should bring that up about the RF minus and the vulnerabilities. I kind of am inclined to make it matter if you have more than one pip of vulnerability. It seems kind of odd that you can stack that and have it just not matter. If I get paralyzed, this is okay. We can tank this stuff. What do these guys do? 18 damage? It's not bad through my AC. I'll tell you what is bad, though, is this. Let's enslave him. Come on. Oh, damn. Alright, we'll go here. Enslave. Put evasion on. Get owned. RF minus, minus, minus versus 5. You'd pay to see that? How much would you pay to see that? I bet I could pull it off. Come on, man. Give me my para. There we go. I can probably just tab this stuff, to be honest. Come on. Wow, maybe not. Okay. The creator of rosecrypto.com. I see we're shilling for me today. I like this. I should train more Evo, up to 15 at least. Well, para is letting me deal with them, but not very conveniently. Because it's 46% chance to succeed. Because my evokes isn't high enough. Hey, thanks King Deathrave, I appreciate that, man. I don't know why it didn't read out the words. I bet, I bet it's set up to stop people from like advertising on your channel automatically. Like automatically it blocks any URL, which is deeply ironic in this case since that's my URL. Uh-oh, let's swear Ring of Fire. Don't have our lek. Evasion back up. Can I paralyze him? 62%. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. There's no penalty from having more than one pip of vulnerability. But to be fair, it's very, very bad to have vulnerability. Does our mute not stack? I know the mutation stacks with itself if you get multiple levels of it. Wow, we're just fighting all this stuff. Thank you, Makhleb. Let's put on Ring of Evasion. It's not easy to get our mute. That's true. Oh, it's very easy to get our mute. Just start a game as a halfling. Alright, let's fight in the hallway. Oh god. Self-heal a couple times. Self-heal a couple more times. Burning through mana a little bit, but I don't care. Halfling of Zen. There you go. For those who truly hate mutations. Oops, I should have Ring of Fire on for this. Not bad. Enchant weapon. It's a plus 3 broadaxe. Not bad. I wish it had a brand, but all things come to those who wait. Keep putting on my Ring of Fire anytime I see Hellhounds. You don't really want to fight these guys with that RF. if you can avoid it. Not always possible. Sometimes there's hellhounds guarding the lair. This is very early. Wow, there's more. Okay. Interesting. Can I just fight these dudes? Oh, I should probably turn MO on, by the way, so that I pick it up in the future. I just realized I never did that. Thing is, these guys damage me a good bit, but then when I kill them, I go to full hit points because they act like a freaking health potion, thanks to Makhleb. Sick. Alright, I'm going to try to paralyze, and we succeed. Down you go. Alright, nothing particularly interesting on layer 6 in terms of loot, but the experience is more than good enough for me. Probably Talus. Let's just take fighting armor dodging to 15, shields 25, evokes to 15. We can just leave all this stuff on for the time being. And yeah, I agree. It wouldn't be unjustified to nerf deep dwarves. They're very strong. Oops. So, Orc Sorcerers, 15% chance to paralyze me. Hold on a second. But yeah, I mean, we could go to Orc. Oh, he's already here. Why don't you talk in the Twitch chat then, bro? So I don't have to open up that window. Twitch is blurry. You might have to turn up the resolution, or turn up the quality, rather. Unless Twitch is owning me again. What armor you have? It's a chainmail, +1 chainmail of poison resist. Oh crap, let's put on Ring of Fire for this ugly thing. Should be able to melee him now, and we can. Okay, that's cool. A NaNe Badger, I'm glad. Okay, I don't want to fight the lightning guy, but I think we have to. Let's descent him to death. Not bad. Boppins, I am not going intelligence, although if I leveled up and you saw int go up, it's possibly because deep dwarves, well, I think deep dwarves are an SID race, meaning that every so often they can just sort of gain a point of intelligence. Now, if you're just wondering why my intelligence is so high, that's because I started as a summoner, and so my intelligence is higher than higher at the start than certain other backgrounds would be. But no, I'm gaining strength actually every single time. This is not a guy who's going to really be casting anything. Alright, I gotta be careful, but I think I can do Orc. I think. Of course, we gotta be very careful not to get paralyzed. We can use the demons, though, to help us out there. Wow, High Priest immediately. We can kill Cyclopes. You know what I should do is I should check body armor, actually. Yeah, okay, there's nothing that could have MR on it. There is this ring, though. What could this ring be? Intelligence, don't care. Unix ended one of his 39 DDFi streaks to orc sork para. That's not that surprising. I mean, this is one of the classic spots. Where you can just get sort of hosed. I don't want to call it RNG because, well, you know, you have some fine control over whether you get parried or not. But if you're playing quickly, then the game can punish you. And of course, it is kind of a gear check in some cases. I mean, if I were to auto-explore into an orc sorcerer, there's nothing to stop that, you know. Let's dig. You may be wondering why I'm burning my digging, and it's actually for the exact reason we're talking about. I don't want to go back upstairs, you know, to these other sections, and then surprise, there's orc sorcerers there. Surprise, they paralyze me, and then surprise, I get large rock to death. Hey, it's a herald. What is up, my dude? Pull him over this way and melee him to death. You can mark me, that's fine. Swamp worm and orc. Yeah. The swamp worm man. We could just fight through these dudes. Pretty much. He's actually more powerful than a swamp worm because he's got the nets, man. Oh my lord, we could have gotten paralyzed here. Hey buddy, hey casual orc mage on this floor. I hope you like greater demons, bruh. Alright. Branded nets. Oh, like while it's on you, it's burning you? Or something like a fire net. Okay, let's grab this +0 ring mail of magic resist. Now orc sorcerers only have a 1% chance to para me. My defenses are sort of crappy, but that's fine. Preferable. Especially if there's going to be ogre mages running around. What is that invisible thing? It's got to be a wizard. Not bad so far. Rations. There's our first sorcerer. So, I think we're going to have our demon, and we'll see if our demon can maybe solve the issue for us before it becomes a problem, you know? Maybe another demon. We'll see who the better demon summoner is. Third demon. Did the sorcerer die? Yeah, he did. Now there's another one though, so. Oh, come on, demons. You guys suck. I wish I had Acid Wand. That would be really helpful, or even like a penetration javelin. Or MO. I think I have to reset the fight. Finally, okay, he died. Nekazex just didn't want to do the work, man. Penetration net. Why would you want that to be the case? If it's penetrating, it won't hit your opponent and net them, dude. That's the worst. It's the worst possible brand for a net. Okay, this is okay. We can kill all this. I'm not going int Mont Pippins. Did you not hear my explanation of this earlier? Am I being trolled right now? Is that what's going on? This started out as a deep dwarf summoner. That's why the int is so high. Okay, gadget shop. Yeah, I'll take a sack of spiders. Para, descent. Why a summoner? Because we are copying a streak, which is the current world record streak. So if I bring this up, streak elliptic, he has 43 wins in a row. We're near the end, and he played a DDSu near the end, and we're copying every single one of those combos. So we're going spellcasting. Yeah, bro. All right, let me buy some of this stuff. Heal wounds, Agi, and Viz. Cancellation, Ambrosia. Nice. There's no axes in this shop. Got an enchant armor, that's good. Blinking, fear. Whoa, okay, let's be careful against this thing. You know what, I'm gonna burn a telly just to be super safe. Got him. Should have been a little more careful there. A naughty badger, I wouldn't really say that. It's more because things are very subjective in this game, insofar as like you can say one streak is better than the other, you know? So it's like I wanted to have the world record, but I also wanted it to be in such a way that no one could look at it and say, well, that's not as good as the next guy down, you know? So that's the basic justification behind it, you know? So none of those shops were really very interesting. They weren't bad. We got a lot of nice consumables. Well, we killed Lam Loban the other day on a Felid Conjurer. Ready for the part of the streak where we're past the failed spin and we're just coming up with what we want to do on the fly. We're marked, but I think I'm going to fight this stuff anyway. Come on. Here we go. Well, welcome to the stream, Mont Pippins. Feel free to ask any questions. I am happy to talk. Alright, fully explored Orc 2. Didn't really replace any of our armor. But that's fine, I'm happy with all those evocables we bought. Want you to go and prove DDCK isn't a bad pick? Well, I can't prove that because I don't believe it. It is a bad pick, man. It's probably the one and only Deep Dwarf that isn't virtually guaranteed to win if you play perfectly. Maybe Deep Dwarf Wanderer. Let's we have this MR Plus now, so let's just do the rest of Dungeon. I see we're getting memed on by a very difficult floor already. Freaking Phantasmal Warriors, dude. This is no joke. Pretty wholesome 90% of the time. I don't know, man. I think people who read my Reddit posts and maybe don't have great reading comprehension seem to think that I'm like this dude who's raging out all the time, but I'm just really blunt, and I think if you watch my streams, you kind of get a better beat on that. Should we run in here? Is cutting in here for a potion of heal wounds worth it? Maybe. Probably not. How many heal wounds do we have already? Just 2. How on earth would this be worth it? Well, yeah, number 1 we could dig, except we can't because it's stone. But moreover, because having heal wounds is nice, it's a guaranteed heal at some point, and we can get our health back by killing things. I'm ashamed to say I've died in this vault. I think I have too, actually, a long time ago. I don't know, man. I think I am going to go for it, which might be kind of silly. Yeah, we're not taking any damage. It's great. Okay, we're taking a little damage. Got the heal wounds. I'll self-heal once. Magic map. Oh, I didn't mean a magic map. What am I doing? Teleport is what I meant to do. Your tone in Reddit posts is quite different. I'm not surprised you have some haters over there. Huh. I don't know, man. It's something about when I'm writing, I guess I just come across differently. Let's enchant this large shield. Let's go into this hallway. It's a very kooky vault. We kind of paid a point of magic, maximum magic for that. I'm going to slave this thing. And put on evasion. Wow, we're getting owned. It's a very tough floor, you guys. Right, okay, so we can't tank this in a freaking... We can't tank this in ring mail. Not really. I mean, I could put on flaming probably and do it. This is okay, this is okay. Then remove curse. A little awkward. Text is always cold and unemotional if you're trying to present an argument, I find. Yeah, I think that may be it. I don't know, it's funny because like when I read what people write and the way that they write it, I have the opposite direction where I'm like, it seems very sort of soft to the point of being disingenuous. Like some of those posts in that thread struck me as someone trying to get karma, the way they were phrasing things. It's like they were completely, I mean, you know the thread I'm talking about, right? There was this dude who was like viciously mocking the guy who made the original post, but he was doing it with kind of like a smile on his face, if that makes sense. You know, and it just kind of irritated me because, I mean, I would prefer to be insulted to my face than, you know, have someone sort of being sarcastic and sly about it, you know. At least for me. But you'd have to see the thread to know what I'm talking about. Someone actually even said, and it wasn't me, someone on a different, like a different person said, what was it? How did it go? Karma hungry? Passive aggression, right. And there's probably nothing more irritating in the world to me than passive aggression. Where it's like you're being a dick, but you're not copping to it, so to speak. Kind of a NaNe badger. Well, I think the problem with Reddit is that it, and I probably talked about this before, but I think that the nature of it really does sort of pander to the lowest common denominator of behavior, because there's the votes or whatever, and it's like there's this very perverse incentivizing going on there, where it's like, well, I better not say anything that offends anybody. I better not have a controversial opinion. And if I do, I better phrase it with like as comfy of kid gloves as possible. I think it just sort of dumbs down any kind of discussion you could possibly have, because everybody's too busy looking to increase their social credit score, you know, so to speak. You guys know about the social credit score, right? No, that's a thing in China actually, but I was talking about how with the Reddit and the upvotes and the downvotes and whatnot, you know, people are very concerned about that to the extent that they'll buy them. I don't know if you guys know about that. But it's possible to buy upvotes and downvotes. Should I be fighting this? I probably shouldn't. I should probably burn a telly and get the hell out of here. Yeah, that was dumb. Trying to talk and play at the same time. The lowest bit of the Chinese social credit score is cheating in online games? Really? Did you just... Bro, did you just post cringe? That's gonna lower your social credit. You are going to lose subscriber. Do I care about beating this? I probably do, because that could be an experience potion, actually. What kind of potion is it? Cyan? Identify. It's a potion of might. Okay, I do want that. But we cannot dissent this guy. He's immune. Talus, is that how you gain? Is that how you cheese your social credit score up? Just using my random effects here. Is there anything I can do differently? You know what? We're going to go in, use a demon. We're going to get hosed by this demon. There we go. That was all for a might potion. I don't think it was really worth it either. I just got very frustrated. Posting cringe in China raises your social credit score? Why would it do that? Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Vampire. I'm probably melee him to death. We have our in, right? We do. Got him. Do you ever get Chinese viewers? I'm sure there's a way to check. I think the only foreigners that I get are from Europe or Russia, but I think we had a Korean guy once. I know that's not the same thing as China, but same corner of the world, sort of. I know there's a Japanese server, and there's a Korean server for DCSS as well. Russia has bought you out with donations and viewers. No, I think almost all my donations come from Amerikansky. Pretty sure, anyway. Oh man, we can be paralyzed here. Let's telly. Burning telly left and right. Should I even be down here in the dungeon? Probably not. Oops, I want to dissent the sorcerer. And then the conjurer at 91%. Find myself wishing I had a rage amulet on this guy. Rage amulet, that is. That would help. Hey, enchant armor. +3 large shield. Where should I go next, by the way? I think we go into Swamp next. Excuse me. We have the ability to... Oh, hey. War Axe of Chopping. I wonder if a War Axe of Chopping beats a +3 Broad Axe with no brand. Interesting. Probably not. Having fond memories of that Rage Amulet carrying your Scythe run. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, we'll probably go into Swamp. I have the Fire Hand Axe to kill Hydras with. We'll put on some kind of big armor, since I don't really need MR in there, barring particularly annoying uniques. You know, so we should just totally smash through that, you know? Yeah, Talus, tell me what to do. Tell me which game that would be. I'll get right on it. Alright, got another Unseen Horror. Killing them faster now. Alright, let's go down. Well, let's kill this gargoyle, then go down. Hey fellas, we have an artifact ring now. Wow, okay. Arpoise, MR+, int -5, dex +4. That's pretty good. Let's get rid of this ring mail. I think we'll just go put on some plate now. Does negative MR do anything? I mean, it takes, you mean like having less than 0? I mean, it completely makes you get owned by, I don't know. I've never had less than 0, but I assume it means that you're extremely, extremely likely to get hosed by any kind of hex. TNT. Maybe. It's a lot of time investment. Could make for interesting videos, I guess. Oh, this is driving me crazy. This invisible thing. Okay, fine. We're gonna pull your ass into the hallway, but this isn't really a hallway, is it? Come on, Mr. Hydra, let me cut your heads off. There we go. Sorry about the screen flashes, guys. This is meant to warn me, but you know what? Let's descent. Okay, he's dead. Good. You would like that? Why would you want all the spells to succeed against you? Also very, very good, man. The flashes are giving me seizures. No! It's not the intended effect. It's not my fault the game has sent roughly 4 billion unseen horrors my way. I didn't tell it to do that. Complaints can be levied at the devs. Nice. Tab these guys without resist. Prepare to get banned in Europe. No! I don't think it's flashing often enough to trigger a seizure, at least I hope not. Then again, if I had epilepsy, I'd probably stay off Twitch entirely. By the way, yet another one. Sorry. You know what? We can dissent him. As long as there's a hallway, they die really fast. Ow. So we just found a scarf. If it's resistance, I'm going to be very happy. It's Spirit Shield. Joke's on me. That cuts my mana to 0 and keeps it there. Whoops, I did not mean to move like that. My face when you run into an unseen horror. No. Okay, this is great. I managed to get them to mostly separate. Nice. Nice little funnel of monsters there. Cool, dungeon's done. So we'll probably have this ring on the whole game. MR Plus is just really nice to have, and we only really need 1 pip as a deep dwarf. Popcorn health potions with MiAK, yeah, absolutely. Time to do vaults. We don't have a rune yet, bro. Here's our skills, by the way. I haven't looked at them in forever. We've just been training them up to these levels. 15 on fighting armor, dodging, evocations, 25 on shields. Let's just go to Swamp. Oh, hello, Izul. 6% chance to sleep, huh? It's kind of spooky. Probably not so bad. Even if I got slept, I wouldn't die. So I'll just keep doing this. If I didn't have our poise, I wouldn't be doing this. Alright, buddy. DD Makhleb makes this a very different game. It sure does. Okay. Descent is 19% on him. Let's just make a big boy demon. Let's drink a flight. If I fall asleep on the water, do I die? I'm gonna drink an Agi. Big boy demon's doing some work, damn. He just single-handedly slaughtered Izul for me. Go Cacodemon, man. Very good. Now we don't have our C all the time in here. Should I trade 4AC to have that on all the time? Maybe, probably not. Man, Scarf of Resist would do this character so well. Running and almost dying to alligators. Dude, the vampire had such a rough time in here. It's kind of funny, actually, how rough of a time he had. Alright, I'm going to make a demon. I'm going to use Flame on this dude. Then I'm going to melee his ass to death, hopefully. Good. Thorn Hunters are no joke. Well, honestly, I shouldn't even be carrying stones anymore, so thanks for the reminder. Felids and octopodes, yeah. Benny Hill music in here. Well, he was poorly skilled, and this was Swamp was about where it became the absolute worst. Yeah, I wish it was the broad axe that was flaming and not the hand axe, but I'll take it. Why did I skill him so badly? I don't know, I did a number of things wrong on him, and the long story short is I forgot that you cannot force Vampire to be what you want it to be, is the long story short. Like, if he starts as a caster, you really want him to be a caster. If you find Hex Magic, you really want to use some Hex Magic because of their aptitude. Little things like that. Little things that added up. Plus, wow, +4 chainmail with Arlek and Synv. That's really good. That's a big improvement. We could, in theory, use that the whole game, although I don't want to. Vampire really wants Che. I don't know about that. Vampire either wants to be a caster, or he wants Makhleb so that you can not have to deal with the blood situation. I actually skipped early game Makhleb very foolishly. Fall through a shaft. Thankfully there's a staircase right there. Try to remember to swap to that Pro Cold whenever these guys are around. And another. Guess my MR is like super covered for now. Hey, thanks for the follow. Leave Alcor alone. Isn't Alcor the genie guy who can guess? The names of people? Wait, no, Alcor's the alchemist from Diablo 2. Is there anything that doesn't do well with Makhleb? I mean, to be honest, you probably don't want to be a caster of Makhleb. You can do it, you can make it work because Makhleb's good. He can't guess streamers. Well, that's because the streamers all do the same thing, right? This is obnoxious. There's a lot of dudes here. Let's give them a steam bath. Makhleb is fine for blasters. I mean, he's not bad. It's just there's probably things you would want more. AoE heals, fair enough. Sadly, still no brand weapon scroll. It'll come eventually. There's a tree. Goes well with CBL. That sounds like a really funny combo. I never would have thought to do that, but I mean, yeah, I could see it. Alrighty, we summoned a demon. He came in hostile. Bye-bye, brother. No, they don't, a Honey Badger. And if your summon kills something, you don't get healed, as far as I know. Lesser Demon does win Lair for you, that's true. Which is one of the great reasons why I should have probably just gone Makhleb. But honestly, on that Vampire Ice Elementalist, I think I would have had the easiest time if I had just, you know, been a caster, gone Sif Muno, or held out for Kiku. I think Kiku would have been the most fun time with him, because his stats were just like a disaster for most of the game. I didn't think this Cacodemon would be around still. Sif Mimima? Maybe. No, I really do think Kiku would have been the play. Good aptitude for necromancy, you know? Alright, fella. Mr. Donald. We're going to Volm you. We're going to para you. And we're going to kill you. Good. Bone scrolls are really good. We should be able to melee this guy. Keep him in the steam. Nice. Got a fear out of that. Could have tried to polymorph him over deep water. Does that actually kill things? I don't think I've tried to do that before. I thought it would just turn it into things, the other things that can swim. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad we have Aurelek. Can make a couple of demons. Get him in the steam. Just melee his ass down. Now the demons were less to kill him and more more to absorb chain lightning. I'm not going to wear this cloak yet. I have MR++ from the chain, and I don't want to lose a point of AC. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was trying to decide if I wanted to wear that cloak or not. Come on. So this is Swamp 4. If this was a weaker character, perhaps I would not do this yet, but we are strong as hell. In a very mundane kind of way. That's fine. Perhaps the best way to be strong. I could get GG'd by this Thornheart, or Thorn Hunter. We wrecked him though. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, how about Amulet of Reflection? Want to give me Amulet of Reflection, game? Nope, you're giving me another useless amulet. Okay. Self-heal. Flame. I'm going to make a demon. Keep him in the steam. Good. No hydras on this floor. Very interesting. Let's just fight the ghost moth like this, or a ghost crab rather. Oh, there's two of them. That is annoying. I will use my last descent on him and do nothing. Well, ghost crabs largely exist to make the game more annoying. They're one of those enemies, you know. That was 3 in a row. They can be very deadly. Spectral zombie skeleton simulacrum. That should be a unique. The ultimate in derived undead. Oh, we got the undead ending, actually. I don't know where the difficulty comes from with the crabs. It's the fact that they can summon things around you. And so if you're not a particularly tanky character, suddenly you're going to have to tank spectral hydras, right? If I look up spectral hydras, well, it won't let me do that, but I assure you they can do some good damage if your defenses aren't great. We've been rotted. And corroded. Just cut the heads right off. Ah, we're slow. I'll cure wounds off my rot. The rot takes your maximum hit points down. So you notice I only have 142, even though I should have 144. You have to drink heal wounds or curing to get that back. It also slows you if you hang out in the pestilence. This is very insidious, though, the fact that they put this freaking OgLob here. Okay, four paras at 61%, and it just didn't want to work out for me. And we get the bad cloud too. We're corroded like hell. Damn. I don't want to burn another telly, but I think I'm gonna. Successfully burning resources out of me. Come on. There we go. Rot immunity isn't a big deal. It depends on what vaults you get. It can be. It can be very nice to have, in fact. I'd like to have rot immunity right now, I suppose. Alright, wow, okay. Force the player to walk through pestilence. It's not just that. Force him to fight an OgLob plant while he's trying to stroll through the pestilence. Okay, I'm going to drink a potion of flight. Wait for this pestilence to end. Can we get like a good cloud this time? Would that be okay? No. I mean, that's a good cloud, but not for this situation. Okay, you're just getting ice blasted, bruh. Stone walls are dumb. They're not even trees. Yeah. This is interesting. Getting my hit points back. Potentially letting me finish off this bone dragon. Yep, we got him. Hell yeah, we can tank a bone dragon. I know, right? Nice extended tier enemy. Well, not really extended, just crypt. I should have saved that healing potion, curing potion rather. Because I'll probably get rotted again on my way out of here. Maybe not. Okay. The toughest swamp ending unless you play very carefully. I don't know if I would agree with that. I think that the ice one is more dangerous because a singular, like if you're playing quickly, a single Hydra Simulacrum can just murder you in one hit, you know, unexpectedly if you didn't have RC up, maybe even if you did. Alright, we should be able to just smash through Spider. Yeah, I like that too, actually, about the Hydra zombies. Did we do Orc yet? Yeah, we did Orc. We just, you would be forgiven for not realizing it since we didn't really get anything interesting out of it. Just a bunch of consumables. But yeah, we did that. And now we're just going to have a grand old time in Spider. Stick these fellas out. Guess I wouldn't want to get paralyzed over the water, but probably be okay. Okay, forget this. We're going to dig through so there's an actual walkable path. Who was the boss of Orc? There's no boss in Orc. Inner flame and fire immunity. Wow. Yellow Louise, 0% banish. We can just tab her probably. Down she goes. Saint Broca. That's true, sometimes he is there. He's always a fun find. You know, an enemy that can give you a run for your money in vaults showing up in Orc. I'll paralyze this guy. Oh, hello, Torpor Snail. The majority of the time. See, I haven't had that experience. See that, I don't know, I think it is important to the feel of DCSS, but there's a way to do it and not have it feel totally unfair. Especially if it shows up in parts of the game where you actually have resources to deal with unexpectedly bad situations, you know. Like if some horribly out-of-depth thing happened right now, let's say I had to fight like a Shadow Fiend, I could do it, you know? Yeah, it definitely depends on the monster. Wow, another MR Plus ring, also a very interesting name that I'm not going to say on stream. We already have MR Plus from the ring, and we really only need one pip of MR Plus, and we have MR Plus Plus from the chainmail, so... Definitely a resist that we have covered. Alright, buddy. What a combo, Torpor Snail plus Orba Spiders. Gives you a swap to change up equipment. That's true. Although at the end, once I'm level 27, it won't matter. Does he, Man? I guess that explains why it always feels like he smites for more damage. Like I knew it could only do as much as an Orc Priest, but I didn't know that he cast it more often. Nice, we can tab this because we have Arlek. Why did I waste ident on the leather armor? Well, we have several identifies, and it's possible it could be minus telly, which would be a fun thing to have for Zot 5. Although I guess I don't really... I guess I wouldn't really need that on this character, would I? Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. The cantrip. Okay, let's remove curse. Put on pro again. We can drop the staff of poison. We can drop random effects and flame for that matter. Hit dice has an impact on casting frequency? I don't think so, but maybe. That'd be a really good doesn't he question. He tends to know things like that. Moth of Wrath. Goes down easy. How annoying. I think I am going to burn a clouds here, actually. Oh, hell yeah, it's acid. That's what you get, Entropy Weaver. More corrode. Okay. That is an obsidian statue. That's the second obsidian statue I've found this game. Pretty rare enemy to find two of. Spider 4 Part 1, The Vault. Yeah, right. Can we tab this fella? My god, we're not even getting corroded and he's still... Well, now we're corroded. Alright. Have fun, fellas. Don't remember there being obsidian statues on Spider 4. There's a glove. Maybe it's plus strength. That'd be good. More likely we won't be using this. Plus 2 of archery. We'll put it on, but we're really not going to get anything out of it except for, I suppose my nets will be more accurate. Most common ego glove. Yeah, it certainly feels that way, doesn't it? I get it all the time, which is a shame because I don't really play ranged guys anymore. I know I'm corroded like hell, but I need this Entropy Weaver dead before I move on. How much cancellation do we have? 3? I don't want to waste. Feels common until you want it. Yeah, right? Ain't that the truth? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That was very bad. We got paralyzed while corroded. That could have been horrible. I deserve that. Let's fear this guy. Let's dig. Which is what I should have done before. This is fine, we can tab all this. Did I get marked and I just didn't notice? I must have. I can't think of any other reason why there'd be so much stuff. Just use MO? See, I would love to take you up on that idea, which I think is actually a very good idea. But I don't have such a thing. Somehow I've only managed to find one MO this entire game. Yeah, I canceled that off. I was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place there. But hey, we fought the whole floor. Hello, Artifact Glove. RC Plus, okay. I'll take that. Oh, come on. Well, we have RC Plus all the time. That's an improvement. Better than archery, absolutely. Oh yeah, this is the wide open one. Okay, we don't want to get paralyzed again. So I think we fear. We're out of para, so we're just going to have to duke it out with this dude. Enslave, perfect. Berserk? I guess we do have some potions of Berserk Rage, I didn't even realize. I don't know if that would have been the right move, though, with a Hornet around, you know. Because even while Berserked, I could have gotten paralyzed. I did mention them earlier, that's true. Because they're automatically identified, because we saw somebody use it in front of us. I didn't have any potions at the time, though. It just meant that they were identified when I did find them. But yeah, we have a couple now. Got the rune. I want to kill the ghost moth first. There we go. Ow. Okay. Mostly enslaved the orb spider so he gets wrecked by his buddies. Orb spiders are the bane of my existence, man. Let's see if we can tap down the Entropy Weaver here. A little bit corroded, not bad yet. Got him. Oh ho ho, okay. What's helly? Ruined Makhleb by playing too much meat crawl. I see. Well, Makhleb wasn't about to get me out of that situation where there was a Zerked Scorpion and a Zerked Wolf Spider. Just Zerk yourself. Some Zerk on Zerk action is what you want to see, huh? No, I don't think so. Versus this guy, fine, but not while he's Zerked. Anyway, that is 2 runes. That is 2 runes. So don't really have RF Plus all the time, do we? We could, though. I could trade the +4 Pro for it. Still no amulet either, which is kind of a funny happenstance. I mean, I guess we could... Alright, we'll grab Gourmand. Why not? Doesn't hurt. So Ogre Mages can't touch us with the para. I guess that Elf is a pretty fine place to go right now. Get another loot pile at least. Probably, well, let me see. Do I have silence? I don't, but I do have 2 blinking. So if I wear Pro-Fire instead of protection, we can probably tab through most of the things in here, and then if an Annihilator gets me into one-shot territory, then I can just blink away. Okay. That was a little dangerous. But yeah, we can get a nice loot pile here. Maybe we'll even find our endgame axe. Hey, maybe we'll even find Arga. Wouldn't that be nice? Scroll of Acquirement. What should I acquire, you guys? Should I acquire weapon? That's my instinct, even though I have a broadaxe, it's not branded. Could acquire armor. That's the other smart thing to do here. Yeah, I think I agree, man. I think it is weapon. +6 War-X of anti-magic. That's not as good, really. Kind of. I guess in here, at least, it's kind of good. We'll use it for the rest of... We'll use it for the sake of doing Elf, I guess. And I'm going to feel sort of bad about doing it, but... You know. Technically, the bonus is like almost as good as having the extra base damage. Or maybe it might even be better in some circumstances. It is good for Elf. Oh my god. Higher accuracy. That's true. Much higher accuracy, actually. I think I'll switch it out for things that don't cast, though. Especially things with high AC. Oh god. Of course he's got the Bolt of Cold. And I don't have RC if I have that Ring of Fire on. What a shame. I wonder if I should just keep my Ring of Pro on instead of RF. Probably. Hey, excellent, excellent. That's Scattershot. That is a freebie. That gets me out of jail free if I have an Annihilator next to me. We're also going to purchase the Rod. And we'll buy the Acid as well later. Seen far more Fire Dudes than Ice Dudes so far in Elf. Do you mean because of Azrael in his pack? I don't know if that counts. Wow, I found a Rod immediately after buying it. That hurts. That's painful. Brand weapon. Products of Venom. Okay. I guess. Scroll of Acquirement for sale. Okay. Blinking, Fear, Silence. I have to buy Silence. I have to buy Fear, or Blinking rather as well. And I'll buy the Fear, and hopefully we'll just still get the money for the Acquirement sooner than later. Fire Dragon. Okay. Ring of Fire it is. Clouds these fellas. Well, that's the thing, is the knights absolutely do Icicle. I have mock summons. That's true. I could be doing that. Hey, do you guys like this CeCK Venom brand, by the way? The worst possible one we could have gotten. Well, the argument could be made that protection's worse than that. Does add some damage. Can't complain too much. Doing a lot of item swapping here to clear out this pack. You know, Fire Axe for the Hydras, and then Ring of Fire for the Dragons. But you want to have protection up for the Hydras, so it's a lot of weapon swapping. Wouldn't speed be awful? Why would speed be awful? Speed would be amazing. Speed Broadaxe. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna do that, I'll just... The mage just didn't want to go into the range of my lightning bolt, which I was like pre-applying to get more damage. Yeah, that was a trove. Let's check it out. 12 scrolls of teleport. Okay. Maybe. Probably not. No, speed's amazing, especially for heavy weapons. We're doing the hollow blades. There's not a very high likelihood that we'll find a broad axe in here, but it is possible. Nine potions of haste. So that's even dumber than the telly. I would never give that up. That's crazy. Still no broad axes. Give me the Orb of Sot. Hey, give me all 15 runes. Before you've entered Zot, though. That was a disto. I was kind of risking getting sent to the abyss there. There he is. Default's all, it's all slings. Yeah, no, it's all manuals of slings. So you can get to 27 slings really fast. Now let's go down. Let's clear this out. How's speed, huh? Let's do this from a hallway. Tab through Agnes pretty easily. Not bad. Wow, okay, we're getting kind of owned. I'm gonna burn a clouds here. No ammo still? We actually have one ammo. This would be a pretty good place for it, I guess, but we've already burned through some of this stuff, so I'm not going to waste. Oh, it's Roka's pack, okay. Does he have our poise? No, he doesn't. I too love Orc 3. Good fun time is going to be had by all. Alright, this demon is from a... it was from a sorcerer. And then he just died to the poison, so that's cool. Alright, Roka comes pre-beaten, thanks to the power of gas clouds. Without that, he would have been a big pain in my neck, but otherwise it was fine. So are the orcs and the elves allies or not? I can never tell. Nothing in there, nothing at all. Yeah, it was Roka. It's just his house, man. Maybe he doesn't keep his fat loot in there. What happened to L4 through 7? They just got crunched upwards, you see. Okay, we could die here. Let's scattershot so that doesn't happen. Just remembered, we don't have our core, man. Wow! Check this out. Instant executioner. I'm gonna clouds these guys. Oh, he'll die. Oh yeah, he'll die fast. I can tank this long enough. Perfect. We will use a little immolation here. Nice explosion. I still need to damage the one in the back though. How can we do this? Without burning a clouds. I know what I can do. Haha! That was a major destruction. The one time I've perhaps ever used that to any effect. No, I'm not carrying javelins anymore. Am I using major destruction usefully? Is this possible? Apparently it's okay. I'm doing interesting things with it right now. Oh, he's sticky flamed. He's gonna die. Okay. We've worn out our welcome here. I see this guy doesn't want to, he doesn't want to step in. I can minor destruction him a bit. Alright. We do have a wand, or a scroll, rather, of silence, so I am okay just swinging on that guy. This is a very good kill hole, actually. Quasi-kill hole. Shout a bit, rest. That was risky for me to fight those two things at the same time. Bad things could have happened. What's that, OgNe shown? Train my Evo? I have it to 15. That's pretty good for this point in the game, but you know, you're right, I should probably just keep that on forever. What if you could place stone walls so you could make a kill hole that cannot be dug through? That sounds a little broken. It sounds kind of, actually it reminds me of the old tomb spell, Tomb of Dorloki, which I think you could only ever get from worshipping Nemelex. Oh, hey, it's a big group. How's my clouds going? Go down one step. We'll clouds these guys. This will be good. Lightning rod, lightning rod, lightning rod, and lightning rod. Perhaps one more. Nice. Makhleb lets me fight way more guys of these, way more elves in a row than I ordinarily would be willing to even think about doing. Don't want two of these able to hit me at once though, but frankly we're just slaughtering them so fast that that's not even possible. He's got Warlock's Mirror. Probably shouldn't have meleeed those with those Chaos Demons nearby. I could have gotten paralyzed. Cursed Whip of the Forsaken Ghosts. Warlock's Mirror as well. Fascinating. Okay. I'm going to wear 4 Evasion instead of 4 AC. What are you talking about, bro? I love Warlock's Mirror. It's really good. It's the best shield in the game, bro. Let me, hold on. I need to show you a really good use for Warlock's Mirror, if I can find it. There's a special spot in the game that you can use Warlock's Mirror to its maximum potential, but I need to see if there is such a thing. Oh, right, no, it's in Swamp. Let me show you guys. There's this really cool thing you can do with Warlock's Mirror, okay? See, what you do is you throw it into the water, and then you don't have to use Warlock's Mirror. And that's what's so good about it. That is what you might call a pro tier strat. Because it's a buckler, and bucklers block almost nothing, so you get sort of enchanted with the idea that you're going to be blocking all kinds of crazy shit with it. But then in reality, you're just blocking the most important stuff less often, which is things like LCS and Clown Pies, especially. I mean, it's okay on mages, and it's ideal on a Spriggan because they can't use anything else. But even on a mage, I think I'd rather have a big shield. It's just a +3. I think it's just a +3 buckler. Let's identify some things. Torment. Amulet of Rage, huh? Guess I'll wear that. Annihilator. Make it a +3 shield. Well, that would definitely be worth using then. Now that would be a good item. Identify, Ring, Startelli, Arlek. There's a War Axe. Could it be +12 of speed? +6 of chop with RF minus on it. Ooh, thanks. Yeah, I agree, Adort. Even if it was just like a +0 shield, I'd be more inclined to use it, I think. Okay. So we didn't find anything super interesting in here. I don't think. But really the only thing I really want at this point is some RF+. Suppose I could wear that Fire Dragon scale and then have this strange ring as my RLX swap. You'd rather it be a +3 buckler than a +0 shield. I think it's more interesting as a +3 buckler because it's kind of acts as a stepping stone item that's really good while you're on the way to shield. And it's also good for Spriggans. It's good for casters that don't want to invest too much shields in the early game. I mean, it's not a bad item by any stretch of the imagination, except if you're already in the mid-game, you know, by the time you've already trained enough for regular shields, you know. King Dragon armor greater than GDS, sort of. It can have less AC total, but gets the MR plus. So I'd rather have the dragon, the King Dragon scale since it starts out enchanted, you know. Anyway, guess that's Elf. I guess that's Elf. We got Finisher, but we're not going to use it. We found about 1 billion lightning rods. Do we have our core? Our core is not available, so we're not going to slime yet today. Yeah, we're just going to go to dungeon. And then into vaults. And I think I'm actually going to stop for the night, because I have a couple things I need to take care of. But tomorrow we will finish up this run very quickly, I think. And I'll probably start out the Troll Arcane Marksman as well. I would say Gong is better than Ignorance, actually, at Dort. And yeah, Arga's really good. Gyre and Gimbal are pretty good, although I wouldn't say they're overpowered. 4 Winds, if that's still in the game. I haven't seen it in forever. That's really good. Ring of Shaolin, Ring of Robustness, just like straight up defense items, you know, are quite good. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said, this is game number 42, so once we win, we'll be... Wow, it's kind of hard to believe, but the next game after this is the tiebreaker. So, yeah, we're on the way, guys. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream, but until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.